lads, I've been talking about, obviously, the front three, and we've had a few messages in and a few phone calls as well, so keep them coming at 08717 223344 or text us at talkSPORT or 81089. The first one I've got here is Sterling, Rashford and Sancho should be the front three for England. Loads of pace to attack the Germans with, and drop Kane because he's out of form. That's from
whatever.
Nigel Hudson. So, I mean, look, talking of the front three, we'll get onto the Harry Kane chat in a minute, but front three, Craig.
Yes.
Who is your starting front three against the Germans?
So we're talking Harry Kane up front and the three behind, right? Is that what we're talking when you say front three?
Front three. What's your front three?
I'm going to go...
You tell me
Sterling's not dropping, so Sterling's staying in.
Yeah.
Mount.
Right.
And Saka.
What?
Behind Harry Kane. Sterling, Mount, Saka. Mount in the 10, Saka on the right, Sterling on the left.
Hold on. I've got to write this down because he's just blown my mind. Sterling
on the left,
Mount, Saka.
Yes.
So no Grealish, no Foden.
No.
Mount back in as number 10.
Yeah. If he's eligible, yeah.
Wow.
Now, let me give you my reason behind that. Saka, after the performance he put in against the Czech Republic, for me, has to play. He was positive. He received the ball. He would turn. He would drive at the players. Harry Kane and him worked very well. He was running in the channels. Saka has to play for me. I know this is a different level of opposition. I know he's very young. But for me, in tournaments, momentum is everything. We've got the momentum. We topped our group. Saka played very well. Saka needs to play. Now, the reason I say Mount over Grealish, and some people are going to go, why isn't Grealish start then? Because Grealish played in that game. I just think Mount is going to do so much more off the ball. He gives it to you on the ball, but off the ball as well, he's going to give you that little bit more, and you're going to need that against the Germans. Saka, great at tracking back. Mount, great at tracking back. And then we've got Sterling and Harry Kane, and we know what they do. For me, that's what needs to play. I know that's controversial. Loads of people are going to be going, it's tearing their hair out. How's Foden not in there? How's Grealish not in there? Let's not disrespect any attacker that starts in this team. If you say one, Jamie, or if you say one, Darren, I'm not going to get mad because all of these players in their own right are fantastic attacking players, and they've all warranted their opportunity to be with the England squad. So for me, I just feel like Mount gets a lot of disrespect, and I saw it the other day when Grealish and Saka started. Everyone's like, "See, are we forgetting that Mount was one of Chelsea's most important players this season?"
If he's not playing for Chelsea, he's playing for England.
Hold on, because we talk about people getting into the England side based on merit, right? Right? Is that what everyone says?
All right, yeah, but he's what about the last two games that he's played in? Has he been good enough?
Who was good enough? Who was?
Well, in the games that I've seen in the group stages,
yeah. In the first two games, I mean, who was good enough in the first two games?
Sterling.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
So you can't really single people out then, can you?
Grealish for me.
Grealish, fantastic. What did he do in the second half against the Czech Republic?
Excellent.
No, hold on. What did Grealish do in the second half against the Czech Republic? What did he do?
He dropped off a little bit, I have to say.
A little bit?
No,
I was looking for him.
The whole team dropped off at the end of the day. The whole team dropped off. Look, I mean...
But if Grealish starts, I'm not mad.
You can't argue with that because it's a very good side.
Yeah.
You know, you look at it, you go, Sterling, he's been our best performer. Mount, obviously, you have to give him his credit. He has been fantastic. We was all talking about Mount has to be the number one name on the team sheet. And Saka came in and I thought it was excellent. So I'm not disrespecting it, but you are leaving out the golden boys.
Yeah.
Not one, but both of them.
They'll come on.
Grealish
They'll come on.
and Foden.
They'll come on.
For me...
and make an impact.
I'll give you my front three. I'm playing Kane. I know, and he's I would say he's out of form, but he hasn't scored yet. But there's not a massive sort of problem for me. Sterling has to play, so I play Sterling, and I play Saka, but I'm playing Grealish as my number 10. So my front three is Sterling, Kane, Saka as Grealish as a 10.
Can I just ask you something? You said you're leaving at one of the golden boys, right?
Yeah.
Why is Mount not considered a golden boy?
Because, in my opinion, Grealish has done more to warrant that in this competition.
But
just
Mount's
by watching.
won the Champions League. What has Grealish won?
I'm not talking about what he's won. I'm talking about performances in the group stages of this competition. Grealish, for me,
but Grealish
has
only
to
played
start.
one game.
Yes, and he was the only one that actually looked like it was going to make something happen.
In 45 minutes.
I think that's the argument. I mean, for me, I'm going the same as you, Jamie. I think I'm going Grealish as number 10, yeah.
Well, you lot are the professional footballers. I guess I don't know what I'm talking about.
I mean, look, the reason being as well, look, he has been isolating. You know, he's coming out of isolation on Monday. So that's going to play a factor, of course, in the decision. But first half against Czech Republic is the best we've played in the tournament. I mean, it's not. It wasn't hard, to be honest, because it's been a little bit boring, as we said earlier. You look at their wing backs, Gossens and Kimmich, they get forward a lot, so the spaces are going to open up massively. And you talk about Mount, you know, he tracks back a lot, he's good at defending. I don't think we need that as much as you'll need it against other teams.
We've got two holding midfielders.
Yeah, you'll play two holding midfielders. I think their midfielder, however good they are, Cruz, Gundogan, Goretzka, maybe if he's playing, they're aging a little bit. They don't bomb up and down as much as they used to. I think he can sit in that hole, Grealish. Get the ball. Yeah,
but if you watched him the other night, Darren, as well, and I really enjoyed watching it, was that Sterling went in there as well, didn't he? And then Grealish rotated. He went out on the left. They mixed it up a little bit. Sometimes it was actually enjoyable to watch. We had a bit of rotation.
Yeah, it was really enjoyable.
It's the reason I wouldn't play Foden again. He's another one of our golden boys. I think he's very used to coming off the bench as well. He started a lot at Man City at the end of the season, but he's used to coming off the bench and making a massive impact. And he will do that because we'll need him, of course. But I think he likes to drift in as well. So he's going to come in a very congested area if they're playing their formation as well. You know, so Foden is the one on the bench for me as well.
Let me just say this. If Mount is eligible, we all know that Southgate's going to play him anyway. So
but he ain't trained with the team. He hasn't trained.
Yeah, that's
what's that, 10 days? He's been training on his own. I don't think you can start a game.
I think you are right. If he didn't have to isolate for that, he would be the one in the team.
But is that holding us back, though?
Why would that hold us back? We get so much disrespect on Mason Mount's name, and I just don't understand why.
I'm not disrespecting him. I'm just saying I think we've looked more creative with the team that played the other night without Mount in it.
Yeah, but I feel like quickly the reason that is because we needed to bounce back from Scotland anyway. Even if we played Foden and Mount in that game, we probably would have put in a sick performance.